Good morning and welcome to another painting video. It's September and we're in the last moments of summer. Absolutely beautiful day, about 16 degrees, perfect for painting. I'm sitting in the shadow, the sun is behind me. My view today is down this canal. We're going to have this willow tree in the foreground. We're going to have this bridge in the back, middle ground, and the canal disappearing into the background. Today I'm going to use a full palette. I used basically every paint I could find, starting at the bottom there with Cerulean Blue, Black, and Raw Umber. And I've got my Ultramarine, and I have a Cobalt Blue. And then I have a Phthalo Green and a Viridian Green and an Olive Green. I've got all my yellows, including cadmium, and I have my reds as well. And of course white for mixing in the middle. So let's get started, shall we? Okay, I've got to decide my vanishing point. It's going to be over there somewhere. Actually, it's going to be below the bridge. Not the bridge, but this. This should be straight. Okay, it's going to be that. Then there's going to be the bridge. So this is the this underneath. I don't know if you see it on the camera, but the canal is just down there. I can see it when I'm a little bit higher. I'll show you later. But it's coming down. I think it basically has to be parallel with this. So it's going to cut down here. Plus we want a decent look on the water, because of course things are happening on the water that are always interesting. Alright. Now the final thing here, of course there's going to be some trees here, but the final one is this big willow tree here. And this is going to be forced perspective, because these leaves obviously are going to be here. So we're going to have foreground, first plane, second plane, and second plane. So these two trees are basically the same plane. This is one, this is two, and this is going to be three. Okay, so these are all going to be here. This is just a pile of leaves. I also want to get the general approach, what I'm doing at the same time. This is a branch that's actually going to come towards us. I'm going to make it a little bit redder. Sometimes it can just help remind me once I get into it. What am I doing, right? So we're going to have a branch coming towards us from this trunk, coming towards us like this somehow. Okay. Alright, so first we're going to block in the shadows and lights. This light is going to change. I think this picture is going to take me 3 or 4 hours. This light is going to change. The sun is going to remain behind me, but it's going to be moving. So hopefully the effect will be the same. And I'm mixing here black and viridian. It's very dark under the bridge. Alright, so as we can see, we've blocked in this major graphic elements. Now the more you look, you start seeing actually that a lot of these leaves, although they haven't changed color yet, they are dying. And the more you look, the warmer you start to see that, in fact, especially on this tree right here, this one, there's going to be a lot of this brown, a light brown, dead leaves. So we should work on that now. So over here we can actually do some interesting things with different types of grays, really. Green grays, warm grays. Coming up into the tree. Now we're painting this with turpentine, and we're not putting it too thick because obviously we're going to have all these leaves coming on top of it, and so we want it to be able to dry at least more or less in the next 45 minutes or an hour. So we need a lot of turpentine in the paint, and not too thick. So even though the sky is a kind of a flat thing, we have to kind of go out of our way to give it some light. The easiest way is just to add some yellow here. And it'll give this guy a little bit of something going on. It's not just a dead color, isn't it? Okay, so it's because there's going to be so much green here, I'm going to paint the water a little bit warmer. Alright, so we think we better get started on this long and arduous process of painting these leaves that are coming towards us. Okay, we can take a closer look at the color of this canal water. These leaves. I'm getting all this reflection from the sun, so what I'm going to do is, now that I got basically the position of everything anyway, I'm just going to put it over here so I can see the color, what I'm actually doing better. Alright, so now we can see without the reflections. We're going to go in for the final attack. I had to clean my palette a little bit. It's dangerous at that point. If you start just mixing, it starts to become mud. You have to stop, clean your colors, decide what you're going to do. Let's do it. Capture some of these lights. Alright, before we go any further, let's start putting in these final details of this railing. There's two railings. Doesn't make sense. Okay, something like this. Okay, I think we're going to finish for today. It took me about 4 hours. I was taking it easy. Beautiful day here. But now the sun is starting to tire me out. And the painting itself wouldn't really benefit from more and more work. I think it's quite okay the way it is. I'm happy with it. I hope you enjoyed painting along with me, and until next time, happy painting.